Well, hi there, guys. Welcome to Dino's World. Ever since I bought this 2022 Z900 from a very good friend who hadn't been using it, I don't think any vlog has been done, but I seriously believe this is the OG Z900. I'm not a fan of the new model, sorry to say that. And many of you would agree with me because the muscular Sugumi styling, it's the word Sugumi stands for, I think, a predator in Japanese language, or some kind of an intense force. So that meaning, that reckoning comes the moment you look at this face. Look at the way the headlamp is chiseled to perfection. I mean, the DRLs like that of a saber tooth. I mean, that's why I named it saber tooth. Now this has been accessorized with, winglets and the regular frame sliders and X-race exhaust, slip-on exhaust. You have lever guards as well, courtesy of Moto King store, thanks to Masoom. You have tank pads that were there already, tank grips, or tank pad. Okay, now why do I believe that this is a better proposition? This is more aggressive, more muscular, better road presence, and I mean, it has that Sugumi Z bloodline written all over. The new one is a little concise, a little compact, streamlined. You don't feel the aggression. You don't feel the muscle bike kind of a feel. You feel it's been toned down, made a little too sharp and a little too sleek. So let us switch to sport mode. Give you the exhaust note. And let's unleash the Z monster. The Hulk among the naked motorcycles is what I choose to call it. Looks so muscular, so much so that the ZH2 got some design inspiration from this. You get the idea of the kind of rush this machine, this monster machine packs. I mean, the ZH2 gets a similar kind of a headlamp, slightly more pronounced, but the symbol of aggression, the meaning of aggression is clearly depicted in the design of the Z900 of the previous generation. The new one is sharper, sleeker, more technologically advanced. I'll give you the differences. Yeah, it gets a 5-axis IMU, lean sensitive ABS, cornering traction, bidirectional quick shifter. You have cruise control and all these things. But the design is where it falls short. I mean, the way this bike revs and the acceleration, the state of the tune of the engine makes you feel that you're riding apex predator. Look at the tank shrouds. It symbolizes the muscular shoulder of a predator, like that of a saber tooth. Now I love the new Z1100. I'm so glad they haven't messed with the design. It is the apex predator. Now this can be called a predator. That is the apex predator. I love the Z1000. So glad it is back with a bang, and they haven't messed with the design. But look at this. are brilliant. Of course, the new bike gets radially mounted calipers for better braking, Euro 5 plus emission norms compliant, but that aggression is lacking. It is more finesse than ferociousness. That is not something you relate to a naked sport bike, especially with the Z moniker attached to it. This is a little top heavy, not easy to maneuver. It's a little bulky, as I told you. Got to be a little, get used to this kind of design language. The chassis geometry, the steering geometry, the rake angle. But let me tell you, the chassis geometry remains the same. They haven't tweaked it much. But the body panels have become sharper and leaner and meaner for the new model. As I told you, the power has gone down. This is 125 PS, that is close to 124 PS. 98.6 Newton meters torque, that is 97 something torque. 6-speed gearbox. Yeah, this one doesn't get a quick shifter. This one gets traction control, that is much needed, because it's the kind of power it sends to the rear wheel is insane. Such a clean driving bike, feels far more planted, feels far more stable. And now I haven't ridden the new one, so I can't comment about that. Maybe it's more easy to ride, more user friendly, more flickable. But again, वो वाली feeling जो बोलते हैं ना कि when you have the OGs, when you have sirs like Amitabh Bachchan and Rajnikant sir filling the screen at a time, the kind of aura, the intensity that hits you is unlike anything else, and that is what makes sport riding motorcycles special or stand out. Otherwise you can just amble around on commuters or maybe a cruiser or a roadster. But sports motorcycles, you want that intensity, that rush, that aggression. Just look at the dash. Oh wow. The more you rev it, the more ye dil mange more. The more you need it, the more you want it, the more you crave for it. You don't get enough of it. And I'm so glad I'm doing this vlog because it's been long due. I've been traveling left, right and center, and the latest launch TVS has been the talk of the town. But then getting back to the subject for today, as the norms are getting stricter and stricter, bikes are getting less fun and less fun, like what happened to the Panigale V2. Straight from 155 horsepower to 120 horsepower. Are you serious? That inline 4 background score is so sublime and so clean and so soothing to the ears. Now this slip-on exhaust doesn't amplify it much. That's what I like the best about this iX Race exhaust. It's not too over the top expensive, it's very well built, and I've had it for my Ninja 1000 SX. I've had it for my 6R. 6R is where it is maximum amplified, and then I've had it for this Z900 and no complaints whatsoever. what a rush. And what control. The amount of engine braking in the sport mode is very good. Now that's a danger. Gotta get rid of that bottle running around in the middle of the road. It's not safe for some of the riders. Just a plastic bottle, you can say. You never know, for rookie riders, anything and everything is dangerous. Get rid of this. Anything that poses a hazard. Okay, that's running away from me. Well, that's about it. I think I've justified a few things to make you understand that yes, the new one might be better on paper in terms of features. The new cluster looks absolutely gorgeous, and the rider rates have been fine-tuned, improved. Finally, a bidirectional quick shifter for the Z900 to one up the Street Triple, and yeah, you have 5-axis IMU for pitch, roll, and yaw axis management. So cornering APS, cornering traction control, better safety. So all this, and now the new I kind of like the full black color with the yellow color painted frame. So I love the way it looks. At least that all black color theme slightly elevates the design, but still I would say in terms of aggression, in terms of intensity, in terms of the Z bloodline, this particular model was the best because it got traction control to make sure it was not too scarily out of control. So it got the right kind of rider modes or rider aids and adjustable levers. Yeah, see, the old school guys would love to do the shifting properly. So quick shifter there or not doesn't make much of a difference. Cruise control, for those who do a lot of long distance touring, maybe it makes a difference, but for morning rides, you want to, pin the throttle wide open. That's where the fun is, and let the inline 4 sing along a jolly good song. So that's pretty much it. If you like what you see and want to see more pure automobile content, just keep liking the content, sharing the content. The Telugu channel has also done well of late. We've gone past 100k, 1 lakh subscribers. We're still stuck with 8 lakh point. I want to move on to the 9 lakh point, and that's possible only when you subscribe and share about the channel. 3,000 videos, no betting app announcement, no announcements at all. Pure automobile content, the latest and the greatest what the auto industry has on offer. 2-time award-winning auto content creator for you, and still there's I have the kind of legit support I want. I'm happy with that, but a landmark of crossing 1 million, feeling stuck at 8,62,000 for 2 years doesn't sound good. So I really hope you do the part, help a legit person, a true content creator, reach that milestone, and I'll be extremely grateful to you. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers to the biking brotherhood.